clean these glasses for anyone tunes in. There we go. How's it going? Good morning, people. If you are out there, if you are alive and well on this Tuesday morning, great American morning to everybody out there. Let me see if yep, popped up and everything. Look at that. Look at that. I'm right there talking to you, showing you yourself to you, but it's me who's also, I'm just going to keep talking. I do that. The light is going to Nope, I'm just gonna be in the darkness now. Awesome, awesome. How's it going, everybody? Good morning, good morning. Timothy, how you doing? Good morning, brother. I am starting today off solo. Melanie will be with us Thursday. Miguel, how you doing, brother? And I'm starting today off with this right here, the Mi Querida Tricky Traca. What size is this? I don't even bother to look because I'm lazy this morning. Yeah, 6 inches by 48 ring gauge, so it's right up my alley as far as cigars go. Now, I don't have a cutter this morning because I totally forgot. And I also left my lighter on the other side. Hey, Steve, how you doing, brother? Good morning. Great American morning to all of you out there. Yes, Goody, how you doing? Good morning. And Eduardo, California Dreamin' Volume 2. I'm trying to get the word out there because either tomorrow or Thursday, I will know that they are going to be in California finally. I will have my answer no later than tomorrow or Thursday to the exact date. But it's looking like a week from today they should be here, if not sooner. So I am super excited about that. I'm finally gonna friggin' be here. Cannot wait to get them out to you guys. California Volume 2, California Dreamin' Volume 2. I'm just, oh, my heart feels good. My heart feels good doing this. But let's go ahead and open, or not open this, cut this. Just doing a half moon with the fingernail. Yeah, I can do a little more of a moon for this one because it's a very good cap on there. Obviously, Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust. Amazing stuff. Always, always, always. Brian, good morning, brother. I don't know if I said that, but I want to make sure. Miguel, you are absolutely right. This is a great cigar. What do you call it? Smoked the Volume 1 the night the Phils won. Uh, I guess you could celebrate with that. That's a good call. I think it's a pretty good idea. I think you got the nail on the head there, my friend. Let me go ahead and go to groups. You guys do me a favor. I'm solo this morning because Mel was feeling a little under the weather, just a little worse for wear from the day before, so she will not be joining me today. But if you guys could do me a favor and share this, help me get the word out there. I got this very nice. Can you? Oh, you can see that on camera very well. La Gloria Cubana lighter today. So let's go ahead and light this up. As you can see, the background behind me still not that great. I'm actually waiting for some little odds and ends I have to put down before I can put the rest of the wall decor. But bam, they'll leave it up for now at least, even though it's hanging a little crooked. Um, it'll all look better once we get it on there. Robert, good morning. How you doing, everybody out there? If you are able to start your day off with a stogie with me on this great American morning, great wherever you are, I hope. What are you smoking? What are you smoking today? A little more. That's better. Oof. Oh, oh my god. Oh my heart. Oof. Oh, just so good. It really is. I know it's a little bit heavier than other cigars to start the day off with. I know a lot of guys are like, oh, so something lighter. I go to Connecticut, maybe a natural, maybe something flavored. That's not what I was feeling this morning. Sometimes just you go for something different. You go to swing for the fences, and Dunbarton and Saka are not going to let you down, especially with the Tricky Traca. I think the Mi Querida, the original, is probably my favorite of the two, but I was looking for something a little bolder. This is definitely a little bolder, and I hope you guys can agree with me on that. It's a little more full-bodied, a little spicier, a little more kick of the teeth, but in a good way, a very, very good way. There we go. So that's going well. How is it out there for the rest of the world though? Because it's finally getting cooler in this area. It's finally starting to look a lot like Halloween is going to be here in less than a week. Really, it's just crazy. It's crazy. So I would love to hear what you guys have planned for your Halloween ventures. What are you guys got on the docket? I could tell you what I'm doing. Um, Not going to be all that exciting, but I am very excited for it, especially on Halloween day itself. On Halloween, on that Monday, we might not have a show as regularly scheduled, guys. It's the 2 o'clock show on Mondays, first third of the week. For those who want to tune in, who may not have heard of it yet, um, we will not be going live at the normal time, most likely because we will be at an Officer Down Project 999 event. It is a charity golf tournament. They scheduled it on Halloween. The weather is amazing right now, so I can actually wear pants outside and not be sweaty, which is pretty dang wonderful. I already got my throwaway hoodie. I buy one of these every year from Walmart. This is just a big ass, bright ass, as you can see, neon yellow hoodie. It's a Sharpie hoodie. All right, that's all. That's all it is. It's just made so I can just ruin it. And you'll see the whole winter on this thing by the end of the cold season over here in Bakersfield. But I'll have a nicer jacket for that. Obviously, I'll dress nicer than this. I promise. Um, but they are raising money to help families and those who have lost loved ones in the line of duty, and I think that's a really good thing to be a part of. And I mean, it's Halloween; it's not like we do anything in the morning anyway. We got no excuses not to go help out, and all they want us to do is to have complimentary cigar bar so people can enjoy themselves while they're golfing. Why the hell would we not go? Last time it lasted until 2 o'clock, almost 3 o'clock. So that's why we didn't go live. Did we go live? No, I don't think we had to go live that day. I don't think it was on a scheduled day, but I will go back in my Rolodex of memories that I can't remember. Myron, how you doing, brother? Good to see you as well. I am doing wonderful. Great American morning to all of you out there, or great American almost afternoon for some of you, because I know the East Coast is 11 o'clock right now. So morning is a bit of a stretch. Maybe not that much of a stretch, but a bit of a lean. Yeah, I guess it's morning. 11 o'clock still morning. All right. I want y'all to have a good day. Is all I'm saying. All right. What do you call it? Definitely glad to see you, brother. Yeah. Um, but what I'm saying is, so Monday for Halloween, first things first, we have that golf tournament that we will be helping out at. Very excited about that. Later in the day, it's kitties time. Those the chitlins, we're all gonna go do their thing. And lucky for us, lucky for me, really, they don't go trick or treating. They really don't all that much. See, exactly. I would say yeah. Because 11's late, man. 11 is late. This is a total tangent, but for me, morning is like 10 a.m. and below. 10 till like 4 is the afternoon, and then 4 on is like you've wasted the day if you haven't got something done by then. All right, I'm sorry, but that's how I feel. I know there's a lot of guys who don't start their day until later in the afternoon because their work schedule is different. But since I'm up at 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, and I have to get stuff done. If my sleep schedule gets screwed up, which is why the show has been this, we're finally getting back to it because my schedule is back to better. Um, if I don't sleep well, I will be asleep until like friggin' 12, and then all of a sudden my day is ruined because I feel like I get nothing done at that point. I'm tired of that. I am tired of not getting stuff done. I'm tired of messing up my own sleep schedule because I'm bad at that. So I'm working on it, and that's what I'm doing right here, guys. Thanks to you guys, I will be fixing that post haste. Also, thanks to this cigar, though. Again, the Mi Querida Tricky Traca. Um, it might be doing most of the work to keep me awake right now. Yeah, Byron. That's exactly that might be the case right now. Yeah, she will be back on Thursday. She was feeling a little bit under it today, so obviously we're just getting restarted. So she will be back on, guys. Don't worry about it. She will not let you down. Um, Obviously we all love Mel. I'm a Mel fan. I'm a Mel supporter. Um, a Mel order, if you will. I couldn't think of another pun for that one. But either way, yes, Melanie Cisco, this Cisco kid, will be back with us in the mornings very soon. So yeah, the hysterics, the famous exclusive lunatic. Oh dang! Oh man, I gotta try that. How did you like the Last Cowboy, by the way? Let me know. Hysteria, yeah, Hysteria. I figured out. Yeah, I should have said Hysteria. It makes sense. The Hysteria. I don't. Have I had that? Yeah, I think I have had that. Describe to me the what do you call it? I think that's the barber pole, right? I could be wrong. It's just off the top of my head right now. Sometimes I can picture things, sometimes I can't. Still technically early for me. I just got off work a little while ago. Already taking care of some stuff this morning. I've got a new script I've been working on. Good, good. I love The Last Cowboy too. My God. Um, Again, I don't mean to toot Sinistro's horn all the time. I apologize for that. Got a friggin' Sinistro hat behind me. Um, no, that's okay. I don't need to answer that. What do you call it? But I do. I really love The Last Cowboys. The Last Cowboy Maduro. Um, yeah, it really is. It is. It is definitely chocolate in that Last Cowboy. You could taste it very well. It's a sweet. There's a little bit of spice to it, maybe for those who can really discern that kind of stuff. Um, but most of the time, I just really enjoy it. There's those moments where I don't even bother trying to like categorize everything I'm tasting. I just want to enjoy what I'm experiencing at the moment, words to it or not. I don't care. I just enjoy it. Overachieve. I wish I was an overachiever. I just gotta. Yeah, I hope she's getting. Yeah, she'll be okay, guys. I'm sure she'll. She just needs a little rest this morning. Hope she gets. No, okay, that's fine. I get it. I was like, wait, what are you talking about? Hope. I just saw the message. What was I gonna say? Yeah, the only reason I'm up so early is I have to be. If I didn't have to be up at 3 o'clock, there's no way. The earliest I would be is 5 o'clock with you, Byron. There's no way. Oh, what do you call it? Eduardo talking about that limited edition from Mardo Cigars, the TNTs. Yes, we got a box of those a while back. We were at the release party. We're at the release event for the Last Cowboy Maduro TNTs, and I've got to get James back on this to talk about the story because it's a little funny. Because every time we get cigars in, when the first noirs came in, or the Rush and California Dreamin' for that matter, and I'm guessing California Dreamin' Volume 2 is going to have the same thing. There's always a couple cigars that are whole poked right through them for customs. That's how they do their checking. They stab it. If no cocaine comes out, no heroin, then they're going to let us have our cigars. At least that's what I'm assuming. I don't think they're looking for like, I don't know, an invasion force inside of a box of 1,000, 1,500 cigars. So you're not gonna fit a whole lot of damage in there, other than like, oh, maybe there's some cartel action. I don't know. I don't trust these boys in Bakersfield. I wouldn't trust us either. I don't blame them. But what I do know is that every time they ruin some of our cigars, and I will smoke those either way, whether there's a giant hole in it or not. I don't care. But the customs still has to check these. I want to say there was 500 boxes, maybe it was less. I think it was 500 boxes of Last Cowboy TNTs, which is a box that looks like a crate that you would get dynamite in. They were all wrapped in. It was like a 6x60, or a little bit long. Maybe it was a 7x60. Eduardo, help me out with the size because I forget in my head, but I know it's a larger ring gauge Last Cowboy. For those who've had it before, it's one of the bigger ones in the lineup, and there was 7 together uh, in 2 7-count bundles in each box, so 14 cigars in each box, and they were tied together with tobacco pigtails that would resemble a stick of dynamite and a bundle of dynamite, and each one of the cigars was wrapped in a red construction paper type paper. So you have 2 bundles of dynamite in a crate, and I don't know if it shipped with it, but he had these tiny little. It's not okay. I thought it was bigger than that for some reason, but 6.5 inches at least. I thought the ring gauge was a little bigger for some reason, but again, my memory's failing because I smoked all of them right away. Um, but yeah, you had these little crate crowbars, little crowbars to remove the nails in the boxes, and none of those got messed up. So yeah, it was a Mardo release, Brian. Yeah, Gerard did a good job. He picked it out very well. Thank Eduardo, appreciate it. Yeah, I'm not. I don't want to type too much. I always hate when I have to do that or look something up, and then I'm staring either at the camera but not you guys, or I'm looking down and you're just seeing like. So I'm not. I'm paying attention to you guys. I promise, but I'm typing something. I don't like doing that. I'm tired. I gotta have all those notes ahead of time. But as you guys can see, you always bring up some really cool stuff, and I don't always have that information. So by the year by our 10-year anniversary, I won't have to look things up anymore. I hope by then I will just know things, because right now it's like Jon Snow. I don't know. All right, I just don't know sometimes. So, anyways, you're looking at. Um, I'm like, we definitely need that though. So that's not even a joke. That's an amazing help right there. You have no idea. Um, but yeah, you're looking at 500 boxes of dynamite. I guess they didn't check them. Yeah, Byron. I don't know what happened because all the boxes came in just fine. I was there to check them out when they got unloaded. Um, I don't remember seeing any busted open. Maybe they took it away beforehand because it wasn't like it was saran wrap the whole pallet or anything when I saw it. But they let that many boxes of what looked very much like boxes of dynamite right on in. So either someone didn't do their job that day or they just knew what they were like, okay, we know what this is. That's okay. Could be either way. Either way, it's fine because they're really good cigars. So I'm glad they got in. And I just ashed my computer. My goodness. All right, let's push that over a little bit. There we go. There we go. Good stuff. Oof, smoking the eye right there. So today, guys, it is Tuesday. Obviously, we're not doing a show later today, but tomorrow for Wednesday we will be. I'm gonna wait for Frankie to talk about this stuff on camera, but we have other stuff we have to talk about tomorrow anyway. And what I have here, which I did pull up beforehand, so I don't have to go looking for it, is the top 100 titles, top 100 horror movies of all time. And this is IMDb's recommendations, by the way. This is their. I don't know if it. Let's see. I don't think it is by ratings. I think it's then yeah. This is like a list created and voted on by other IMDb members. Um, yeah, about this one comes from Zombie Girl from 2013. So there's quite a few movies missing, unfortunately, but it is one of the most viewed horror lists on IMDb. And again, I'm a huge horror fan, especially right now during Halloween. And we'll go over the top 10 here alone, not all of them. But for those who are horror fans, I would love to hear what you guys watch for Halloween. What are some scary movies that you are either going to watch, usually watch, or do you go for something new each year? Like I think this year, at the moment alone, I think there is 3 really good horror movies in theaters. I think it's Barbarian, Pearl, not X, yeah, Pearl, and Smile, which are all supposed to be very good horror movies. So I'm excited about that. I haven't had a chance to go to watch any of them yet. Unfortunately, I was dumb and I went to go watch Black Adam, and it was okay. It wasn't my favorite. Wasn't bad by any means. Some really cool effects. Dwayne the Rock Johnson, super cool. Got muscles. He does his thing. Maybe I was not a big DC fan, although I really like the other characters. So maybe just not a Black Adam fan. I don't know. The point is, I should have watched a horror movie. That's what should have happened. So the top 10 for these are classic horror movies right here anyway. But we're looking at number 10, Psycho, the 1960 version, obviously, because the remake with Vince Vaughn was complete and utter garbage for anyone who's seen it. And if you haven't seen it, don't worry about it. You don't need to see that. It's not going to help you. You're not going to enjoy it. From there, we have Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, which is a 1931 release, which is absolutely phenomenal as well. This is one I have been told about, and I keep telling myself I'm going to watch it sooner or later. Number 7 is Nosferatu, the 1922 release, which is apparently really good. And I feel real bad every time I hear about Nosferatu. I'm like, yeah, it's a good movie, right? Yeah, of course it is. Rock is the same in every movie. He really is. I don't. I think there might be like what is what's the one with oh, what's the one with Kevin Hart? We're talking about like 17 movies. Yeah. No, the one with Kevin Hart where The Rock is in the CIA, I think, or something. He's a secret agent. I think he plays a little bit different character in that one, but he's still pretty much the same guy. He just has a little bit different attitude. That's about it. Have you watched Nosferatu with the Type O negative soundtrack? Nope, but that's gonna happen now. That sounds interesting as all heck. So more Nosferatu needs to happen. I am on board for that. Have no problem watching more horror. All right, especially the original vampire, the good one, the one that's not supposed to be all slick and cool. But number six in this list is a creature feature that is just near and dear to my heart. I absolutely love this movie. It's the creature from the Black Lagoon, the original one. Honestly, I watched them all as a kid though, and they all blend together a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. The plot's very similar. It's the creature part two, creature three, creature comes back, creature four, I believe, creature in space, stuff like that. No, I'm just kidding. No space, but the creature from the Black Lagoon, awesome character. The movie's a little bit similar every time, and I think some people would agree with me on that one. Number five is the Mummy, which is the Karloff version. Which, if you guys have had the Karloff cigar, you're probably gonna like that as well. No, I didn't get a chance to get one. The local brick and mortars were out like right away. Central Intelligence, yeah, it was a CIA movie. I knew that. I should have. But yeah, The Rock, I absolutely agree with Eduardo. He plays kind of the same guy every time, and there's nothing bad about that. If you like that kind of stuff, for me, and this, I think everyone's gonna hate me after I say this. I think that about Johnny Depp. Okay, if you go through his most iconic characters, it's some creepy dude doing such and such job. Creepy dude with scissors. Creepy dude making candy. Creepy dude as a pirate. Creepy dude CIA agent in Mexico. Um, or DEA agent. I don't remember what he was. Either way, I just find Johnny Depp. I think he's awesome. Don't get me wrong. I still watch all of those things, but I think he's the same character over and over again. They just switch his occupation, and then there's Johnny Depp. There's Johnny Depp being loosey goosey and crazy and awesome. Which if people like it, go for it. But back to the Mummy for a second. The Mummy has a lot of iterations. I think the Brendan Fraser ones were really great too, but the original with Karloff is you just can't get over it. Or I just can't get over it. I think it's an amazing movie, and these are the kind of movies that you want to see on big screen again. They actually had a venue size poster of it at the Maya here in town, and they did a giveaway. They did a chair or not a giveaway, excuse me, a charity raffle with that. I wanted to win it so bad, but I lost out. So I might just get one printed and put in the background sometime, just for myself. But that one was a one like the original theater release posters. And it wasn't even like poster material. It was a straight up like cloth because you could see it kind of move with the wind whenever the doors would open. It was beautiful, wonderful stuff. Thank you, Eduardo. Yeah, I again, nothing wrong with Johnny Depp, but I think he's he kind of plays the same guy over and over again. So that brings us to number four, which is obviously a great spot on here, and that is Frankenstein, the 1931 edition. Colin Clive, May Clark, Boris Karloff, of course. Another amazing movie that I think the iterations throughout time have been great. Like there's other than I think there was damn it, the guy who played Harvey Dent. They did an I Frankenstein movie, and that one didn't look great. I never even watched it honestly. I think I saw bits and pieces randomly, but it just did not look like it was going to be for me. So I just never watched it. If anyone did like that one, I believe it is called I Frankenstein. Just cannot remember the actor's name. I apologize. Um, but there's so many, stories told about Frankenstein. Mary Shelley's wonderful, but okay, you liked I Frankenstein. the trailers didn't look all that great to me, so I never really watched it. I might have to go back. I'm sure I can find it somewhere. They're not hiding that from me. I just have to go actually go look for it. So that was the top 10 through 4. And these number 3, 3, 2, and 1 are absolutely phenomenal. But number 3, Aaron Eckhart. Am I pronouncing it Eckhart? Okay. All right. Yeah, that dude's a great actor. Thank You for Smoking, Harvey Dent in The Dark Knight, and there's another movie. He plays a terrible person, and uh, I can't remember the name of it, but he's God. No, I don't even want to go into that one. Yeah, it's bad. Just know he's a terrible person in that movie. You can look it up for yourself if you like him as an actor. You can find it real easily. Damn, this is smoking very well right now, guys. My goodness. I'm gonna have to go make some more coffee for this because it is smoking very well. I don't even know what I'm gonna have later today. I don't. I feel like the only mistake by smoking this early is that depending on what you smoke, it can only go downhill from there because this is such phenomenal stuff. Saka knows what he's doing. I'll give him that for sure. Um, even if he is a crazy man, no, I'm just kidding. He's not crazy. He's a good dude. I just upset because I missed him when he was in he was in California, not Bakersfield, excuse me. Last weekend. Um, yeah, on the 15th, and I could not go to see him. I've got the family stuff going on, and absolutely not sad about that. Not that I was there for my family, just that I couldn't make it to go say hello. At least he was like 2 hours away or something, so it just wasn't going to work out. But the Tricky Traka is absolutely a staple, I think, for anyone who likes Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust. The Umbagog's great stuff. Cinco Permiso, whatever you might like in the list. I would definitely urge anyone out there who hasn't tried it yet to try the Tricky Traka, especially if you like something with just a little bit of heft to it. So number 3 on this list is one that I will be watching. I believe it's Saturday night. It's playing here at the Fox Theater in Bakersfield, California. Night of the Living Dead, a 1968 release. Friggin' phenomenal movie. George A. Romero in his first feature film debut. He did commercial work and some shorts before that. But my God, this is a good movie. I don't care what anyone has to say. This is the start of modern horror right there. Whatever you see nowadays, that the gore and all that was only able to happen because of George A. Romero. And zombies didn't happen without George A. Romero because somebody screwed up and didn't file for the copyright laws to be extended. So that movie fell into public domain, which is why if you see movies, especially horror movies, and they're watching something on the background, or they're like, oh, it's date night for this couple, and then they get murdered, they're usually watching Night of the Living Dead because you don't have to pay to put that on screen. You can make a remake of that movie if you want right now. It wouldn't cost anything. You can completely redo it. They did redo it, I believe, in like 80s, and yeah, I think in the 80s they did a Night of the Living Dead remake, and it was in color, and it was actually really good. They just changed up a couple little tidbits here and there, nothing crazy really, but it was still a really fun movie. And gosh, I think he did one zombie movie every 10 years after that, as kind of like not just how he wanted to do, his spread out, but like a little bit of a commentary on the time period that it went into. So if you looked at Dawn of the Dead with the mall, there was a big rise in the commercialism in the U.S. during that time period. So they went to the mall, had this giant building where everything you could possibly think of is, and everyone just drawn there afterwards. Even the dead will go back to the mall, and I love that theory. Down to I think Land of the Dead, where it talks about like the 1% and how we would be treated, even in the post-apocalyptic world. There's still gonna be a 1%. Like, maybe you not really wrong. So George A. Romero, still one of my favorite directors. The reason I got into filmmaking, the reason I still am doing it, and the reason that I've been rewriting a script that is, I don't know if it's good, but I find it hilarious. So it's going to happen, and I got the actors for it. So it's called One Night Stand of the Dead, and it's about these people who find themselves after a night of drinking. They hook up, and they find themselves trapped in the zombie apocalypse together after knowing each other for about half a night. So I hope I can stretch that into a whole movie because I'd love to make that finally happen. All right, back to the list though. This is number 2, and that is the Wolfman. That is the 1941 version of the Wolfman. Um, Claude Rains. Oh my gosh, great actor. Um, Honestly, these classics. I didn't realize when I clicked the list, I didn't see the classics in the title, but they are all classics and phenomenal horror movies. Obviously, maybe not as scary as everyone would like to have nowadays, but there are ones that I could go back and watch anytime. I hope you guys enjoy them as well. Whew, that is just smoking beautifully right now. My God. And then the number one, which is completely understandable because it has probably the most iconic horror face out there, besides perhaps Robert Englund, um, and that is Bela Lugosi, and that's obviously number one. It's going to be Dracula. Dracula, the 1931 release. My gosh, I don't even know how to start with how good this is. The meta score on these things is ridiculous because this gives it a 71 versus Frankenstein, which is a 91, which is not saying anything bad about Frankenstein, but I really do think Dracula, Bela Lugosi's Dracula, deserves a little more respect than that. Which is why you can't always go by ratings, guys. If you like something, just like it, all right? If you like your acids out there, smoke them. You like your Gurkhas, go for it. Keep buying them. Ratings will never give you what you want. They might steer you in the right direction. A recommendation from me, from Frankie, from Mel, from any other of the influencers or cigar entertainers. I don't know what you call them anymore. I really don't. But anyone's opinion should never steer you away from cigar you like. All right. Unless they're telling you like they're sacrificing kid or something to get the perfect tobacco. Should make another good horror movie right there. The Wicker Man, but instead of harvest, it's for tobacco harvest. Ooh, I'm gonna write that later. There should be no opinions that takes what you like away from you. All right, so please enjoy the cigars you enjoy. Keep telling me about them because I might enjoy them too. Like I said, I'm not really acid fan. There's probably not one that I have found that I enjoy really, but that doesn't mean I don't enjoy some other flavored stuff. Like I like Isla del Sol, pretty good stuff. And no on Prop 31. Yes, Timothy, I just actually saw a commercial for that last night saying, "Oh, we're gonna stop children from being addicted to tobacco," and they really don't go into much other. They just try to blame everything on e-cigarettes, and then they don't show the enveloping problem around it. And how they kind of umbrella us all under this term, and they really are just looking to stop vape. And it's rough. It's rough. That's a topic for Wednesday for sure. For tomorrow, 2 p.m. guys, for second third of the week, where hopefully we'll have some more information for you about that topic in particular, and a final word about the day California Dreamin' will be here in town and being shipped off to you guys. I am unbelievably excited for that. But I'm just going to wrap up for today, guys. I usually just go for 30 minutes in the morning. And right now it's going to be Tuesdays and Thursdays. Hopefully I will expand back to Monday through Friday as soon as I can, guys. But for right now, I just want to make sure I get this out there at least because I'm done putting it off. Hopefully tomorrow we'll also be announcing the either Werribee or Zoom meetup for all the Patreon and Facebook supporters. I have a link just for you guys. So if you want to be a part of that, we'll have the date and how to be a part of it. You can hit the teal shield right in your comment section right now. You don't have to do it right this second, but whenever you feel like you want to, please do so. You also get an extra chance to win something this Friday, which is the end of the month giveaway. And Patreon, you can sign up at patreon.com/BacoGent661. And if you sign up there, you get cigars quarterly. So the next one is actually going to be in December. So I'm really excited about what we have to give away for that one because I got some stuff up my sleeve that you're going to really appreciate for December. Now, Christmas is going to come early for a lot of people, and I could not be happier about that. But the last thing I'm going to leave you with, guys, is a little clip for Cigar Heritage Festival. For those who are going, again, that is December 4th. If you want free tickets, hit us up and we will get what we can to you. But if you don't want to wait, go to cigarheritagefestival.com. Check it out right now, or just watch this little clip, and I'll be back to say goodbye right after it, guys.
Team Estrella invites you to experience the Cigar Heritage Festival, Sunday, December 4th in Ybor City. From 12 to 5, enjoy live Latin music, try cigars from all around the world, and check out over 50 vendors. Join us at the Cigar Heritage Festival. Learn more at mor-tv.com.
There you go. That ending is so quick. I got to fix that somehow. The point is, go check it out, guys. I really hope to see you all there, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow at 2 p.m. For the second, third podcast. Guys, you have a great rest of your day. Have a great American morning, and I will see you very soon.